Hello everyone, my name is James. Today, I want to share something deeply personal, something that lingers in my mind and often reappears in conversations with friends, family, and even strangers. James, why aren't you married yet? Sometimes the question comes teasingly, as a joke at a family gathering. Sometimes it comes as a serious concern, voiced by relatives who think they know what's best for me. And sometimes it's my own voice asking it, late at night, when silence leaves too much room for reflection. On paper, I'm at an age where marriage would be considered natural, even expected. But the meaning of the right age depends very much on where you're standing. In the city, I'm still young. People my age are busy building their careers, chasing experiences, and deciding what kind of future they want. Marriage? For many, it's still a conversation for later. But in the countryside, where traditions weigh heavier, I'm already considered late. For them, I've crossed the invisible line where marriage isn't just a personal milestone, it's a duty. Some might even whisper behind my back, too late, so why the delay? Why am I not married yet? Divorce everywhere. Let me begin with the first and most obvious reason. Divorce. In my hometown, divorce isn't rare anymore. It's practically common. Out of 10 couples who marry, 6 or 7 end up separating. The reasons vary. Financial struggles that eat away at love, clashing values and stubborn conflicts. The temptation of someone better, or simply the quiet erosion of affection, where two people wake up one day as strangers. When I look at that reality, I can't help but ask myself, if I get married, am I ready to face the possibility of divorce? Marriage, for me, is no longer just about romance or companionship. It's about resilience. It's about preparing for joy, yes, but also being strong enough to withstand heartbreak. And most importantly, it's about being responsible if children are involved. If I ever have kids, I want to be the kind of father who doesn't just survive after separation, but one who can still provide, guide, and nurture. Am I ready for that responsibility? Honestly, not yet. Between manhood and boyhood. People often remind me, James, you're a man now. Yes, on the outside, I'm a man. I carry myself like one. I make decisions in business, shoulder responsibilities, and play my role in society. But inside, there's still a boy. A playful, impulsive, sometimes reckless boy who surfaces without warning. A child who still craves freedom, who isn't quite ready to surrender all of youth's spontaneity to the weight of duty. This contradiction gnaws at me. Marriage demands full adulthood, discipline, patience, sacrifice. But a part of me lingers in boyhood. And until I reconcile those two selves, how can I promise lifelong commitment to someone else? The three dimensions of readiness. Marriage is not a single vow, it's a multi-layered readiness. For me, it comes down to three dimensions. Financial readiness. A man must provide stability. Not riches, not luxury, just stability. I want to know that I can clothe my children, educate them, give them health care, and create a safe home. Until I feel secure in that, I hesitate to start a family. Mental readiness. Marriage requires a shift in mindset, from I to we. Every choice I make will ripple through the lives of my wife and children. That demands maturity, patience, and emotional control. I'm still working on those qualities. Cognitive readiness. To marry is to accept the role of pillar of the family. It's not just about earning money or solving problems, it's about guiding, leading, and holding the family together in storms. And truthfully, I don't feel I have enough wisdom or life experience yet. Each dimension feels like a mountain. I'm climbing, step by step, but I'm not at the peak yet. The double-edged sword of age. Here's the paradox I live in. In my hometown, I'm already too old to be single. In the city, I'm still young, with time to figure things out. Which one is true? Both, and neither. Biologically, yes, I'm a man. But emotionally, I still stumble. There are moments when I feel more like a teenager than a would-be father. I see peers embracing parenthood with grace, while I'm still wrestling with questions of identity, purpose, and readiness. Becoming the pillar of a family. I imagine what it would mean to be the pillar. Not just the breadwinner, not just the authority figure, but the person who holds everything together when life falls apart. That's the role I aspire to. But today, I don't feel prepared. I don't yet carry the scars, the wisdom, or the patience that such a role requires. Maybe one day, but not today. Turning the question back to you, what about you? Are you married already? Has your life turned out the way you imagined on your wedding day? Or have there been surprises, joys, and heartbreaks you didn't see coming? And for those still single, are you asking yourself the same questions I am? Are you hesitant, afraid, or simply waiting for the right moment? Marriage isn't just personal, it's cultural. It's shaped by the expectations of our families, our communities, and the traditions we inherit. But in the end, it's also deeply individual. No two journeys are alike. A market scene. Even as I wrestle with these heavy thoughts, life carries on. Today, I'm standing in Bien Viet Lao Market, on the border between Nguyen, Vietnam, and Laos. It's already past noon, but the place is alive with energy, vendors shouting, buyers bargaining, goods changing hands in a frenzy. This morning, it was so crowded I couldn't even film. Now, the air has settled just enough for me to pause and share this reflection with you. Tomorrow, I'll move to another town, a place locals call happy. If you're nearby, come find me. We can talk, exchange stories, and maybe together uncover more answers to these timeless questions of love, life, and responsibility. Thank you for listening. To everyone who has followed me, not just through my travels and work, but through these intimate explorations of the heart, thank you. We all live on different timelines. Some of us marry early, some late, some never. And sometimes, the bravest thing we can do is admit we're not where others expect us to be, because we're exactly where we need to be.